I want you to sit down, take a deep breath, and listen to me very carefully. Because today, we are talking about your security. We are talking about the money you have worked decades for, the money you have sweated for, and what happens to it when you make one of the biggest moves of your life. You are standing at the edge of a major transition. Maybe you are ready to say, "I am done," and walk away from corporate life. Maybe you are completely burned out, or maybe you are just transitioning into a pre-retirement phase. But whatever the reason, the text messages and emails come into my office every single day asking this exact same question: "Susie, what happens to my pension when I quit my job?" Let's be completely honest with each other right now. Fear drives so many of your decisions when it comes to retirement. You are terrified that if you hand in that resignation letter, your hard-earned pension money is going to vanish into thin air, or that the company is going to keep it, or that you are going to get absolutely walloped by the taxman. You think to yourself, "If I stay in this job I hate for just 2 more years, at least my pension is safe." I am here to tell you that fear comes from a lack of knowledge. And today, we are turning that fear into absolute power. First, let's understand exactly what a pension is, because not all retirement accounts are created equal. When we talk about a traditional pension, we are talking about a defined benefit plan. This is different from a 401k. With a 401k, you put the money in, you manage it, and you take all the market risk. When you quit, the pension administrator is going to send you a big packet of paperwork. Do not just throw it on the kitchen counter and ignore it. You need to look at it, because you are generally going to be faced with 2 primary options. And the choice you make right here will dictate your financial security for the next 30 years. Option number 1, you can choose a deferred annuity. This simply means you leave the money right where it is. You walk away from the company, you go enjoy your life, and you leave the pension intact. Then, when you finally hit the plan's retirement age, whether that is age 60, 62, or 65, the company starts sending you that monthly check, exactly as promised. Option number 2, many companies will offer you what is called a lump sum payout. They will look at the value of your future monthly checks, calculate what it is worth in today's dollars, and offer to cut you one big check right now to sever ties completely. Now, I know exactly what you are thinking. You see a big 6-figure number on a piece of paper and your eyes light up. You think, "Wow, Susie. If I take the lump sum, I can pay off my mortgage, I can buy a new car, I can put it in the bank, and I am totally in control." Stop right there. Do not do it. Taking a lump sum and putting it into a regular checking account is the single biggest financial mistake you can make when quitting a job. Why? Because if you take that lump sum cash directly, the Internal Revenue Service is going to treat it as ordinary income. If you pull out $200,000, you will instantly push yourself into the highest tax brackets. Not only that, if you are under the age of 59 and a half, you are going to get slapped with a mandatory 10% early withdrawal penalty. You could easily lose 30%, 40%, or even half of your money to taxes and penalties before you even have a chance to blink. If you want the lump sum because you want control over your investments, you must do what is called a direct rollover. You tell the pension administrator to transfer that money directly into a traditional IRA at a major custodian. A direct rollover means the money goes from the pension plan straight into your retirement account without ever touching your hands. Because it never touches your hands, there are 0 taxes due today, and there are 0 penalties. The money stays fully tax-deferred, and now you have the power to invest it exactly how you want. So, how do you choose between keeping the monthly lifetime check or rolling over the lump sum? I want you to ask yourself 3 critical questions. Number 1, how is your health? Be realistic with me. If you come from a family where everyone lives until they are 95 years old, that monthly lifetime check is pure gold. It is an insurance policy against running out of money. But if you have severe health issues and you worry about your life expectancy, taking the lump sum via a direct rollover allows you to control that asset and leave whatever is left over to your children or your spouse. Traditional pensions usually stop paying when you and your spouse pass away. An IRA can be inherited. Number 2, how financially disciplined are you? If you take a lump sum rollover into an IRA, are you going to get nervous when the stock market goes down? Are you going to make emotional decisions and lose that money? If you do not trust yourself to manage a large pool of money, do not take the lump sum. There is an immense psychological value to knowing that on the first of every single month, a guaranteed check is going to hit your account, no matter what is happening on Wall Street. Number 3, how financially stable is your former company? While traditional pensions are backed by the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation, which is a federal agency, there are limits to what they cover if a company goes bankrupt. If you worked for a massive, rock-solid institution, your monthly check is incredibly safe. If you worked for a company that is on shaky financial ground, taking the lump sum direct rollover puts the money safely in your own hands, far away from their corporate problems. Your actionable takeaway today is very simple. If you are planning to quit your job, do not guess. Call your Human Resources Department tomorrow morning and request a pension benefit statement and a lump sum valuation. Look at the numbers. Compare what they will pay you monthly versus what they will give you today. If you choose the monthly check, leave it alone and track it. If you choose the lump sum, execute a direct rollover to a traditional IRA. Never, ever take the cash directly. You have worked too hard and too long to let confusion or fear waste your wealth. Take control of your paperwork, understand your options, and protect your financial future. Because nobody is going to care about your money more than you do. Stay safe, stay strong, and stay secure.